Maya sat at the small wooden desk in her tiny apartment, staring at the blinking cursor on her laptop screen. The online class had just ended, and the teacher's last words echoed in her mind. Fluency comes not just from study, but from conversations, real conversations, every single day. But real conversations terrified her. She wasn't new to English. She had studied the language for years, textbooks filled with grammar rules, vocabulary lists that stretched across notebooks, and hours spent repeating words into a mirror. Yet when it came to speaking with real people, her tongue froze. The sentences dissolved before they left her lips, and fear of making mistakes wrapped around her chest like a heavy rope. And yet, that night, she made a promise to herself. I will have 150 real conversations in English. No matter how awkward, no matter how broken. I will talk, and I will learn. The first conversation. The next morning, she walked nervously into the corner cafe near her apartment in Toronto. Good morning, said the barista, a young man with bright eyes and a cheerful smile. Maya's heart thudded. This was it, conversation number 1. Good morning, she whispered back. 1 coffee, please. The barista chuckled warmly. Of course. Do you want milk, sugar? Maya hesitated, searching her brain for the right words. Milk, yes. No sugar. It was clumsy, but it was real. And as she carried the warm cup to her table, she realized something. The barista hadn't laughed at her mistakes. He had simply listened. Conversations with strangers. From that day on, Maya carried a small notebook everywhere. Every new interaction was a conversation to record. On the bus, at the grocery store, in the park. At first, her sentences were broken fragments. Where? Bus stop number 3. She asked a woman holding a stroller. The woman smiled kindly, pointing. Right there, just across the street. Thank you, Maya said, the word coming out stronger, more confident. She began to notice something extraordinary. Strangers leaned in when she spoke, patient and encouraging. Her effort seemed to bring out their kindness. An unexpected friend. One rainy afternoon, as she struggled with the ticket machine at the train station, a middle-aged man approached. Need help? He asked. Yes, please, Maya said softly. This machine, confusing. He laughed. Don't worry, I still get confused too. Where are you going? They ended up on the same train. His name was Daniel, a retired teacher. What began as a simple conversation about train tickets turned into a journey of stories. He spoke slowly, carefully, making sure she understood. She shared about her hometown, her dreams, her fear of speaking. You're brave, Daniel said. Most people never even try. For the first time, Maya believed it. Small acts of kindness. Every conversation seemed to ripple outward. At the library, she asked the librarian for books, easy English, but good story. The librarian guided her with warmth, offering novels written for learners but filled with real emotion. At the grocery store, she practiced greetings. Hello, how are you today? She asked the cashier, her accent thick but her smile bright. The cashier's face lit up. I'm good, thank you. How about you? For weeks, Maya answered that question honestly, sometimes saying, I'm tired, or, I'm happy. Each exchange, however small, built her courage. The twist of fate. One winter evening, as snowflakes drifted down under the streetlights, Maya overheard a young boy crying outside the store. His mother was frantic, searching her bag, muttering in French. Maya realized instantly, they couldn't speak English well either. Her heart raced. This is me. This was me just months ago. She approached gently. Can I help? She asked in careful English. The woman looked up, relief flooding her face. Between Maya's limited French and the woman's broken English, they managed to understand each other. The boy had dropped his toy inside the store. Together, they went in, asked for help, and found the missing toy. The boy smiled through his tears, clutching the toy to his chest. The mother hugged Maya tightly. That night, Maya wrote in her notebook, conversation number 87, helping a child. Sometimes speaking is not only about practice, it's about connection. The emotional climax. By spring, Maya had reached over 100 conversations. She was no longer the quiet girl ordering coffee in a whisper. She was laughing with neighbors, chatting with bus drivers, even helping tourists find directions. But the true test came unexpectedly. At her part-time job in a small bookstore, an elderly woman walked in, trembling slightly. She explained, in halting words, that she had lost her wallet on the street. Her voice shook with worry. Maya felt a surge of empathy. Without hesitation, she said, "Wait here. I help you." They retraced the woman's steps together, talking as they walked. The woman told her about her late husband, about the loneliness of aging. Maya listened, responding carefully, her English flowing more naturally than she realized. Finally, near a park bench, they found the wallet. Tears filled the woman's eyes as she gripped Maya's hands. You are an angel," the woman whispered. Maya smiled, her own eyes shining. "No, just, friend." At that moment, she understood. The language was never only about words, it was about heart. About showing up, listening, connecting. Conversation number 150. The final conversation came on a sunny afternoon, months after her journey began. Maya was sitting in the cafe again, sipping her coffee, when the barista, the same young man from her very first attempt, leaned over. "Your English has improved so much," he said warmly. "You sound amazing." Maya laughed, the sound free and confident. "Thank you. I had many conversations. More than 150. The barista raised his eyebrows. "Wow, that's impressive." Maya looked around the cafe, the chatter of voices, the swirl of languages, the endless possibility of connection. She felt lighter than she ever had before. She realized she no longer feared speaking. She welcomed it. And with that, her story had come full circle.